Welcome back, you guys. Today we're going to be talking about the new Nars Afterglow collection that they just recently launched. So the Afterglow collection is available. They did send this to me right around Christmas time, I want to say, but some of the products launched in the beginning of December and then some launched at the end of December. So like the cheek palette, I believe, is the most recent launch of their collection. But sometimes I feel like I can't keep up with Nars because I'm looking on their website right now and they just recently also launched I think what did they launch? They just recently launched their Chinese New Year collection, so I'm trying to keep up here with Nars, but we're going to go ahead and review this. I do want to say a huge thank you to Nars for sending over the collection, so if you guys want to see some of the products and you want to see them swatched, then let's get to this. Can you guys hear my kids? They are running around in this house. I'm trying so hard to keep them calm, but they go back to school tomorrow, so I'm ready for it, you guys. I love those kids. They are my everything, but they are driving me bonkers right now. We'll go ahead and start off with the OVERLUST cheek palette. So here's the packaging. Can we not talk about how beautiful this packaging is alone? You can see that it does have that rippling to it, so it's got a little bit of texture. The packaging is very similar to their other one that we have used before on my channel. This one here is the Exposed palette. I do believe this one came out in the summer, but you can see it's got still the same kind of packaging. And then here are your 6 shades. The top 3 will have more of your shimmering shades, and then the bottom 3 will have your satin finishes. All right, so it does say that it is a innovative gel to powder highlight that features skin-infused glow technology. It's a limited edition. So the palette does retail for $59, and then it says that it is 4.5 grams in total. So let's go ahead and do some swatching really quick. Turn down my lighting just a little bit because I feel like it's a little overexposed right now. So the first one is Tied Up, and this is a shimmery champagne. Next up we have is called Deep Down, which is described as a shimmering gold bronze. And then the next one is called Drift. It's described as a shimmering rose bronze. So moving into the bottom row, the first one we have is called Let It Burn, which is a satin soft rose, probably my favorite one of them. But then you have Get Lost, which is described as a satin nude peach. And then the last one we have is called Body Talk, and this one is described as a satin dusty mauve. I will definitely say that I feel like there is a lot more pigment to the bottom 3. Here are all 6 of them together. I myself would probably use more of the satins, but if you guys want to see side-by-sides of the Exposed palette, so this one here is from the summertime, and then this is their newest one. I feel like right now this looks really washed out, but it's got a little bit more color. This one's got quite a bit more pigment to it, so I think though if you like more of those mauve tones to blushes, you would really appreciate that one. All right, so let's go ahead and move into the eyeshadow palette. This is the Nars Afterglow eyeshadow palette. So here's what it looks like. It's got that same rippling effect to it as well, except this one is just a copper color. And then once you open it up, these are the shades that it comes with. I'm just going to read off what it says in the description, but it says that it has 12 supercharged shades. It's got high pigment matte formula, glide on glitter, layer on luster, and mix and matte and mesmerize. One swipe and it's all eyes on you. This is limited edition. So this palette retails for $59 and it is available at nars.com. And then they also do offer Afterpay, which in case you guys are into that, I've used it before and it's amazing, by the way. I just finished eating. I had to take a break because I had to feed the kids. And I just finished eating, so I'm hoping that my lip color is the same because I seem to have lost my lip color that I initially wore, and I don't know where it's at. I was using this. What is this? This is the BUXOM DOLLY. This is just their limited edition packaging, but they do make DOLLY alone, and I love that as a topper. It makes my lips look juicy. First shadow is called First Taste. It's described as a shimmering pale gold. Next up is called Shadow Hill, which is described as a matte saddle. Then you have Hotline, which is described as a metallic tangerine. And then the last one on the top row is called Whipped, which is a matte warm brown. Second row is called Crushed, which is a matte apricot. Then you have Mad Love, which is a matte peach. Then you have Push It, which is an iridescent golden pink. It's kind of hard to see on my hand. And then you have Riding High. Third row is called Bayadir. I think that's how you say it. It's a sparkling bronze. Then you have Trouble, which is a shimmering coral. Then you have Deep Cut, which is considered a metallic fuchsia. And then the last one in the row is called Guayaquil. Oh god, I totally butchered this one, but I think it's called Guayaquil, and it is a bright metallic rust. So these two darker browns are mattes, and then these two lighter, this peach shade and then this tangerine shade, are your matte shades, and then the rest of them are between a metallic or a glitter finish. I will say not one of them in here that I've swatched has been lackluster at all, which is amazing. And I will say that this fuchsia color is totally gorgeous. So that there retails for $59, also available right now. Wonder if I should do the lip balms on my lips so you guys can see what they look like. We should, huh? It's easier that way. Went ahead and I took off my lip products so that way we could swatch the Afterglow lip balms on my lips so you guys can see what they actually look like on my lips, but I will also swatch them on the back of my hand as well. But let's go ahead and talk about these. So these are the Afterglow lip balms, which are already available. There are 6 shades, I think. So they sent over 6 lip balms, but the other 2 that they have available on their website as well. So there are a total of 8. The first one is like a clear balm, which I do have. I think it's somewhere in one of my purses or something. It is really nice, but that one is clear. So if you're just looking for a clear option, they do have it. And then the next one they have is Orgasm, which again I did get sent, but I actually put that in a giveaway, and that one's considered a sheer peachy pink with a golden shimmer. So these lip balms are used with a blend of antioxidants and condition and protect the lips. It is described as a sheer coverage. So these each retail for $28 a piece. We're gonna start off with Deep Throat. Ooh, I love the packaging. So here is the packaging of it. It looks more red on camera, but it is more of like a hot pink. Here it is swatched on the back of my hand. I'm going to turn down my setting, my brightness, just so you guys can see it a little bit better. All right, so that there is Deep Throat. I can see a little bit of like shimmering, sparkly pink to it. So this next one is Fast Lane, and this is actually the one that caught my eye when I first saw the website. But you guys can see that the packaging kind of correlates with the color of the lipstick. So here is what it looks like. So there is the second one. I feel like that's even more sheer than the first one. I actually am okay with the fact that this has barely any color. All right. And then that is Fast Lane on the back of my hand. So Fast Lane is the second one, and then here is what it looks like on my lips. If you don't want anything with any sparkle in it, then this is the one that I would choose. So next up we have is called Torrid. This has got more of like an orange tone to the packaging. And then here it is. And this is described as a sheer warm coral. All right, so here it is on the back of my hand right here. This is probably the most sheer one on the lips that I can't even see it on my lips. And then we're gonna move into this deep one. I'm interested to see what this deep one looks like because this one here is called Wicked Ways. My daughter watches this show. I can't even think of what it is. Maybe it's Descendants, but it's like every time I think of Wicked, I think of that show, and it's like every time they go in between transitions, it's like Wicked World or something like that. I don't know. It's like Wicked World. Is it Descendants? So here is Wicked Ways. It's got the deepest packaging so far. It's very deep, like a really nice mulberry shade. This one is described, oh yeah, this is described as a sheer mulberry. So let's see, this should show up on my lips. Oh, this is beautiful. A little patchy. I think that this would be really great if you have like a matte lipstick and you just need a little bit of hydration to your lips, but you don't want gloss. This would be a great option. So that is what it looks like right there. I actually really like this one. I didn't think I would, but I do. So this is Turbo. It's got a red packaging to it. And then this is what it looks like. All right, so there is the lip color. It's a little bright. So there it is right there on the back of my hand. It almost looks like I had a popsicle, like a red popsicle, and then your lips got stained from it. That's what it definitely reminds me of. So last one we have is Dolce Vita, and on the site, Dolce Vita is described as a sheer dusty rose. Here is the packaging, very similar to another one, like this one. It's kind of similar to this one, which is Fast Lane. Here is Dolce Vita. Here it is, last one on the back of my hand. Ooh, this is like really close to my natural lip color. So this is the Dusty Rose, definitely very, very similar to the color of my lips. I almost feel like it evened out my lip tone more than anything. So those are all 6 shades. I would say my personal favorite has to probably be Fast Lane and probably Dolce Vita. And I actually really like this mulberry shade. I didn't think I would, but I think I'm going to try it out with like a matte deep lipstick and see how that works out for me. That is the entire collection. The Afterglow collection comes with the 6 new lip balm shades, a cheek palette, and an eyeshadow palette. I will go ahead and have them linked down below, so if you guys are wanting to check them out. I do know that if you use Ebates, not sponsored, but if you do, because I have it on my computer, it does give you cash back for that. So especially if you shop through Nars.com. So that is everything. Let me know down below if anything piqued your interest and or if you've already picked any of this stuff up. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you guys are new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys all in my next video, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.